Beneath the dense canopies of the Amazon rainforest, one of the world's largest and most powerful creatures calls the murky waters home. This creature is the green anaconda, and its immense size and strength have long sparked fear and fascination in equal measure. Its reputation as a man-eating monster has fueled countless tales of awe and dread. From blockbuster movies to campfire stories, the green anaconda looms large in the collective imagination. But how much of the story we hear about the snake is true, and how much is fueled by myth and exaggeration? Let's explore the fascinating history of the green anaconda, from ancient indigenous myths to modern-day misconceptions. The green anaconda, or Eunectis marinus, is often cited as the heaviest snake in the world. It can reach lengths of up to 30 feet and weigh over 500 pounds. Found in the slow-moving rivers, swamps, and marshes of South America, this massive snake is a skilled ambush predator, using its powerful body to overpower prey much larger than itself. It's not just size and strength that set the green anaconda apart from other species of snakes. It's also remarkably adapted to life in the water. The green anaconda's eyes and nostrils are positioned on top of its head, allowing it to see and breathe while the rest of its body remains submerged, perfect for stalking unsuspecting prey. The snake's muscular body, covered in olive green scales with black spots, acts as camouflage, blending it seamlessly into its aquatic environment. These traits make the green anaconda an apex predator, unmatched in its Amazonian environment. From the tropical lowlands of Colombia and Venezuela to the wetlands of Bolivia and the floodplains of Brazil, the green anaconda thrives in regions that see regular flooding. These habitats not only provide abundant prey, but also help these heavy snakes move with ease through the water, a sharp contrast to their more cumbersome movements on land. Stories about the green anaconda have been passed down through generations. Many of these stories have grown more sensational and terrifying over time, with tales of large animals and even humans swallowed whole. These tales often evoke a mix of wonder and fear, sparking debates over whether such accounts are grounded in reality or steeped in fantasy. So, where did these stories come from, and how much truth is behind them? To answer this question, we must first look at the cultural and historical context of these myths. Indigenous peoples of the Amazon have long recognized the green anaconda as an important figure in their beliefs and their stories, but their perceptions of the snake were far more complex than the simple, fear-driven narratives we often hear today. For centuries, the green anaconda has been woven into the fabric of indigenous mythology across the Amazon rainforest. In the northwest region of the Amazon, in the Colombian area of Baupés, indigenous communities hold a fascinating belief about an ancient anaconda. This ancestral snake was the creator of life's cultural and social order. It is said that, by journeying along the Amazon River, the great anaconda gave birth to all the communities that now inhabit the rivers and tributaries of the rainforest. As the snake traveled, it shaped the world, creating space and time and cultivating different communities along the river. The anaconda imparted unique cultural practices, languages, and beliefs to these communities, ensuring that each one developed its own distinctive identity and way of life. In the Peruvian region of the Amazon, the green anaconda appears in the Yakumama myth. The name Yakumama, derived from the Quechua words yaku, water, and mama, mother, translates to mother of water. This mythical anaconda is said to guard the waters of the Amazon River, protecting it from harm. According to one version of the myth, a giant anaconda once lived peacefully, undisturbed by humans, in a time when the rainforest existed in perfect harmony. But one day, a fisherman disturbed the anaconda, and in retaliation, Yakumama created a whirlpool, endangering both the man and his boat. Desperate, the fisherman prayed to the sun god for help, eventually escaping to Lake Titicaca. In another version, the sorrowful sounds of the Yakumama echoed from the deep waters, prompting a young warrior to venture downstream and ask the snake why it lamented. Yakumama explained that future generations would not respect or protect the rainforest. Moved by the snake's sorrow, the warrior chose to work alongside Yakumama to protect the jungle, teaching his community about the delicate balance between all beings in the forest. These myths, deeply rooted in the cultural and spiritual traditions of indigenous peoples, reflect a worldview where nature and its creatures are imbued with meaning beyond their physical forms. These myths also function as cautionary tales, reminding us of humanity's vulnerability and the importance of both fearing and revering the forces of nature. In the 16th century, when Portuguese settlers first encountered the Amazon, they were introduced to these fascinating myths through the indigenous people they met. The sensational stories of these serpents began to take shape in the settlers' writings. Unfamiliar with the wildlife of the region, these settlers often relied on such tales, which, when retold in Europe, fueled fear and fascination surrounding the green anaconda. As European accounts of the snake continued to spread, the anaconda came to symbolize a dangerous wilderness needing to be tamed. Early European explorers of the Amazon reported sightings of a gargantuan serpent they claimed stretched 50 feet or more. Such accounts, often exaggerated for dramatic effect, played into Europe's fascination with the Amazon as a wild and mysterious frontier. Explorers returning from their expeditions brought back tales of man-eating monsters lurking in the rainforest. These stories not only heightened the myth of the green anaconda, they also reinforced the settlers' view of the Amazon as a dangerous and untamed place, and for centuries, shaped how people outside South America perceived the rainforest and its indigenous inhabitants. By the 19th century, the legend of the green anaconda was firmly entrenched in popular imagination. As more and more outsiders ventured into the Amazon, they reported exaggerated encounters with the snake. Some were said to have witnessed anacondas taking down large prey such as capybaras, deer, and even caimans, solidifying the snake's reputation as a fearsome predator. However, the reality of the green anaconda is less extreme than the more sensational stories suggest. The longest anaconda ever recorded reached just under 30 feet, an impressive length to be sure, but most green anacondas are actually even smaller, usually measuring between 15 and 20 feet in length. Still, the green anaconda is an astonishing apex predator, even without the embellishments of myth. These snakes can swallow prey much larger than their heads thanks to their flexible jaws and elastic ligaments. Once they subdue their prey by constriction, they can take hours or even days to digest a single meal. These physiological traits are essential for their survival in a habitat where hunting opportunities can be unpredictable and sporadic. In reality, the green anaconda is a reclusive and solitary creature. These snakes are primarily aquatic, spending much of their time submerged in the slow-moving waters of the Amazon and other South American rivers. They are ambush predators, meaning they wait for prey to approach them and strike when the time is right. But while they often overpower large fish, birds, and even mammals, they do not actively hunt humans. In fact, they typically try to avoid us. Science has shown us that the green anaconda plays an essential role in the rich ecosystem of the Amazon. As apex predators, they help regulate the populations of several species, maintaining a delicate ecological balance. Their presence is a testament to the health of their environment. Unfortunately, like many creatures of the Amazon, the green anaconda now faces the threats of habitat destruction, pollution, and hunting. The myth of the man-eating green anaconda is, for the most part, just that, a myth. While the size and power of the green anaconda are undeniable, much of what we think we know about it is rooted in centuries of storytelling.